I was gonna come to you today to review and talk about the new base makeup over at Daiso. We all remember Drop B? I showed Drop B a lot on my channel. Girl, fucking focus. Girl, she had a renewal over at Daiso, and the stuff looks pretty good, but I got a, I think it's a sty. No, I don't think it's a sty. It's I think it's like a pimple in my eyelid. And so I thought trying to review a bunch of base makeup with an eye patch on would prove to be a bit difficult. So today, instead, let me just do a full fucking face minus one eye. Because I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers lately, Vivi, Korean YouTuber. She's such a breath of fresh air because she gives like honest reviews of things. And I mean, as we all know, I'm talking about Korea because I live in Korea and I watch a lot of Korean, I consume a lot of Korean YouTuber content. Because everyone's just trying to suck the dicks of every brand out there, even if they give an honest review, even if it's a no ad review, they speak about things in a way that tiptoes around it so that they don't hurt their chances of getting sponsorships from other brands. So they're very nice about things. But with Vivi, girl, she's fucking honest. She's honest, and she reminds me of a few of my favorite YouTubers, like in America, the really honest ones that don't give a fuck and will just like review like the honest truth about shit.
패키지 신경 쓸 시간에 내용물 보강하세요.
And so yeah, I was watching her earlier, and she had this certain look on. I was like, oh, I kind of want to do a similar look. So I thought it would be kind of cunty with this eye patch. So that's what I want to do today. I already did my skin. Oh, okay. I was watching a TikTok. It was like I think he was a dermatologist. He made a TikTok about how, because apparently he had like a patient or whatever. He asked, how long does it take you to do your skincare routine? And she said it took a while because she has many steps, right? And we all love like the multiple step skincare routine, right? But he's like, it actually doesn't have to be that long. And basically he said you can pretty much slap everything on, which I probably wouldn't do. He said you could even like mix everything in your hand and just put it all at once. I didn't do that, but what I've been doing is just I'll do basically my same skincare routine. Mist, a toner, serum, and then a lotion. Literally one after the other, just slapping everything on. My face will be like drenched, but it actually absorbs very quickly. And I don't get that dry feeling after, because sometimes, you know, especially having dehydrated skin, I have to keep layering stuff because I'm like, oh, it still feels dry, but throw that shit, not even 1 minute, girl, to do my skincare. It's amazing, honey. So that's what I did earlier today. So I'm just gonna go straight in with base, the TIRTIR AI filter cushion. Oh shit, hold on, let me hook up. Having one eye out. Depth of field is very off right now. I'm gonna put myself on the big screen. This is my current view. Hello. Also, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm very much into incense. I'm always, you know, love incense. And I recently bought this. I used to just have a little thing that I stick the little stick into, but I bought one of these and it's been so nice. It just holds the incense up here and it falls in directly into here, and it's easy to just clean because I just throw it out. Before I would have to like clean the plate that it was in, and it was a little, anyway. I don't know how I'm gonna do this with all these straps on my face. Let me, I can't show you all this monstrosity. It's actually not that bad. It's just my eyes, like my upper lid is very swollen. Remember when I launched my 2 eyeshadow palettes and I literally had this giant fucking pimple on my eyelid? It's kind of similar to that. When did they launch this shit in America? I know it's available in Korea right now, but I have to ask. To be honest, I like this even more than the other 3 cushions that they have. It's been warm lately, y'all. Since yesterday, it's like warm. Because when we all thought spring was gonna drop, it suddenly started fucking snowing out of nowhere here in Korea. But it's like actually warm now. Like I was like kind of sweating. I also don't want to get any makeup on the straps because I think that's kind of, there's something I feel icky when I can see makeup on like the inside of someone's collar, like on their clothing, or just like anywhere that's not just their skin. And so I don't want to get it on the straps too much because it's gonna give me this gross feeling. Speaking of which, I need to fucking moisturize my lips. I got this, okay. The Drama with Kim Soo-hyun. Dinto, one of my favorite brands I've mentioned many times on my channel, he's actually the model. Is the model. Girl, it took me months to collect all the Dinto shit from Daiso. Then this shit happens and I'm like, do I review it or not? But Dinto, they still actually have Dinto at Olive Young. They have a collection at Olive Young and they have a collection at Daiso. This one is from Olive Young. Chubby Mochi Jelly Paw Paw Lip Mask in number 794, Fig Paw Paw. What I like about Dinto is all their colors are super, a lot of them are very muted, which is perfect for me because I feel like a lot of things, especially even lip masks, they tend to be, you see that? Oh, they tend to be like bright red and stuff. So, I mean, this is just a lip mask, right? Oh my God. Oh yeah, I know it's just a lip mask, but I don't really want like a bright cherry red lip all the time, you know what I mean? Next, a little bit of concealer. I wanted to use the butter, I'm obsessed with that butter concealer lately from Luna, but it's so choke. I think it's gonna get on these straps. So I'm just gonna use my other go-to, good, oh shit, oh! You know what, fuck it, whatever. There you go. There's my fucking eye. How's that feel? Exposed. Oh wait, no, I don't have to put it on the side because most of my cheek is covered by that. I'm just gonna put a little bit. I wonder how idols do this shit. You know, you see idols at like fan signs or on music shows and they got the eye patch on. I just fucking realized I didn't put any fucking foundation on my forehead. Am I crazy? What the hell? Girl, I'm kind of like, ugh. So there's like, what is it, like 3-ish new releases that I had my eye on. Number 1 that I'm thinking of, NMIX. Know About Me, period. Slay. This is a type of music that I'm very much into. It was giving very like, I always mention early 2000s R&B. Early 2000s alternative R&B. I don't know what it is about it. Well, it reminds me of that, but also it kind of reminds me of like, this is a very niche reference, but it's like if you're a content creator and you use Epidemic Music, you know, like it's not copyright free, but if you sign up for the website, you can use the music without the worry of the copyright claims. This sort of type of music that you'd find on these websites. Yeah, alternative R&B, reminds me of that. So love that. Music video, amazing. Vocals, amazing. Lily looks so fucking good with this hairstyle she's got going. Ugh. Oh God. I'm really peeling around my mouth today. Do you see this? It's gross. Please ignore that. Stacy. Stacy, girls, it's going down. I was really excited from the teasers and shit. And I love the song. Cunt. Super cunt. But the thing that fucking like, the one little thing is I don't really like the chorus. Sheehan has a really nice voice, and I get they're going for like this sort of like cunty, sort of talk, singy chorus. But for me, if I didn't look at the lyrics, I don't know what the fuck she's saying. Like she's so like trying to be too cunty about it that the enunciations just sound so off. The first time I heard it, all I heard was oh no. So I was like, what? But now that I've seen the lyrics, I know what she's saying now. But that's the only thing I'm not really a fan of about for that bit, like that song. Blush right before I do powder. JAVIN. I'm not gonna lie. I know the biggest thing about like hot has been, oh, it's so short, it's short. Yeah, it's so short, but also, how do you go from easy to crazy to hot? I mean, I like the song now, but when I first heard it, I was like, this is kind of giving B-side. I don't know if it's because it is such a short song that I'm just like, eh. Or, I don't know, I've said this before, I'm just not a fan of K-pop songs that lean too heavily into that sort of like Charlie Puth attention, like bass guitar thing. Like when I hear that, a lot of Kepler's music is like this, I'm like, ugh. Not to say the music is bad, it's just, it bores me. It bores me. Honestly. But more so than that, I don't know what it is, but they release fire B-sides, girl. You know, when they do the title track and they do a sort of side song, another song that they promote within like the first week. Come Over, honey, Come Over is that girl. Love Come Over. I love the quirky little dance. I know some people are like, this is such a weird choreography, but that's kind of the point. But also it's giving very like 60s, sort of like England, sort of, I forgot the genre of dance it is, but Come Over, she's that one. feel like my eyes are exposed to the fucking elements, girl. For my eyeshadow, obviously, I'm only gonna be able to do one eye. Oh my god. The main color I was looking for was this sort of shade where it's like a really pinky red brown. I'm gonna do more of like a contoured eye look. Very like halo eye vibes. Speaking of Halo, growing up, were you guys an Xbox girly or a PlayStation girly? Or Nintendo girly? I started with Nintendo and then I transitioned into PlayStation. And then later on, my sister was very much just Nintendo and I was very much just PlayStation, but I never had an Xbox. To me, there's always something weird about Xboxes. So I never got into the whole Halo hype and all that. My brother now, he's an Xbox girly. But yeah. I'm kind of living. I think with the eye patch, it kind of gives off that certain vibe that I think if it wouldn't feel the same if I didn't have this eye patch. On Vivi, it looks cunt, but on me, I don't think so. And then I'm going to take an even deeper, basically similar tone, but a much deeper version of that. I'm glad you guys can't see this right now, but this eye is fucking watering the fuck. Watering the fuck, whatever that means. And basically put that in the same spot, just creating gradation. For the lower lash, I really don't want to make it too like blown out, so I'm going to use a really skinty brush just to put it here. And especially here on the inner corner. Oh, come on, Halo Eye. A bit of my JAVIN de Sol eye primer so I can brighten my aigues eye. That. I haven't been using glitter that much lately, I've realized, so, or have I? Have I not? I don't remember. And because it's such a warm, reddy brown, I do want to add more of like a pink. So I'm using this Flower Nose palette, the pink Swan one, and I'm gonna use, I think, this more like coral pink one here. Oh, that, ooh, yup, and I'm gonna use the other one, which is more of like a sheer, not sheer, it's more of like a just sparkly shimmer rather than like a chunky one. Up here. Oh, Okay, now normally this is kind of how I would keep most of my eye looks, but kind of like what Vivi did, because she is very much a black eyeliner girly, and I kind of want to do that, yo. I kind of want to do that. So I'm gonna use this is what I always use on my clients, the palette paint liner from Missha. Have I shown this already? I'm pretty sure I've shown it. It has like a little well that the thing comes out of, so you can just use your eyeliner brush. And I don't know if I can show this on camera. I'll try. But I always... Oh. I'm sorry. How do I... Fuck, the liner's already dry. Basically what you saw me doing just now, that's the motion. Hold on, let me do this off camera. Basically, I'm just filling in the roots of the lashes. You see, I didn't really actually go on the waterline. That's the main point. You don't want to actually do the waterline because, I mean, you can for that really, really intense smoky look, but for every day, at least, it's kind of unnecessary because the main point of doing this eyeliner is to make the lashes look thicker. So then I'm going to use this Issy black eyeshadow to line my eyes. Oh yeah. I think because I'm only having to do one eye, this is actually faster than I thought. Oh! Oh! And because that's so pigmented, there's still going to be a lot left on this brush. I'm going to take that amount and put it here. If you want that sort of like smoky, like, you know, the girlies that do the full eyeliner all over, like you want the vibe of that, but you don't want it completely like, you know, because you feel like your eyes, you're going to look like your eyes are either smaller or you look like you got punched in the eye. Just putting a bit of that deeper shadow here on the inner corner will give you a sort of smoky oaky look. Because I put the brown here earlier, right? Now I'm kind of blending the two in the middle right here. Like that. Unfortunately, this is the eye that I hate. Like, I don't like this eye because it's so different from this. I enjoy doing my makeup on this eye, but she's out of commission right now, so I'm just trying my best on this side. Especially the eyeliner part. The eyeliner part is always gonna... Most people are gonna have one eye that they hate doing eyeliner on because it comes out so wonky all the time. Now I'm going to use some of these other browns in here and kind of blend out that black. So we get a little bit more of a gradation. The main thing you want to do is make sure the inner and outer corner is always thicker than the middle. If you make the middle part of the liner too thick, then it's going to start to look like wonky and like make your eye look either really round, almost like triangle shaped. 너무 좋은데. Nice. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a bright pale concealer and place it right here. Oh fuck, too much. Because I'm going to use a highlighter there, and I want to kind of pop a little bit more. I guess I'll just use the same one I had on my lid, this one. If you watch my flower nose videos, you know this already, but I do have like a discount code, which if you use, I do get a bit of a commission, but if you want a little bit of a discount, you can always use that if you want. I want my lashes to be a little bit thicker for this video, so I'm going to use my NEOGEN one, the slim version of the Iron Mascara, specifically on my lower lashes. And these don't brush out the lashes as nice as some other mascaras, but I think that's the look I want today, so that's why I'm using this one. It's a little bit more spiky feeling. You see what I mean? Because yeah, it's an iron mascara or like a screw mascara, but the bristles are so small and tiny and compact together that it doesn't really brush out your lashes. So it's good for coating all your lashes, but it doesn't comb them out, if that makes sense. 좋은데? How's my chin doing? Oh, that looks really bad, y'all. But you know what does look good? My lips. This is so nice and comfortable. It does kind of absorb, to be honest. If I put a thick ass layer on, it probably would have had that more of that mask feeling, but I don't know. I don't want to put too much because if I'm talking with all that thick ass mask on, then it might look gross. Really quickly, I'm going to use my mauve clay rose from Holika Holika. This is like my favorite. It's very similar to the Heart Percent cloudy mauve that I always use on my clients. This is my own personal one, so I'm just using this to like make my lip look a little bit blurry. I just want the edge of my lips to be matte because I'm going to use a glossy tint. These are both from Dinto, the olive young one, the slightly more expensive one. What I love about Dinto is that they have a lot of colors that are, like I said, very muted, because most lip stains or lip tints always have some kind of, because they have to stain, right? So a lot of them have to have some kind of brightness almost to them, because that's just the nature of those formulas. But it's that kind of soft pinky tone to it without looking overly like cool pink, on me at least. And they get a little bit darker, but not that much darker. And I'm going to use a chubby little brush like this to soften the edge. And then I'm going to use number 214 Oh god, that looks so good. It's like a proper cool toned, muted, deep. How do you describe that color? I almost want to say rose, but because there's different variations of rose, right? But it's a very like almost like purpley rose shade. So it's great for if you are a soft summer or a deep winter. Oh! Oh! Yes! Yeah. Ignore the chin though. The fucking crusty ass chin. Just to finalize this shit, I'm going to use contour. This is the flower nose palette I always use for contouring, but it's the #1, the one that's available only in China. Cause I don't know, lately I've been noticing when I'm doing my videos and editing them, a lot of the colors I tend to use for contour and stuff, I've noticed on camera at least, it shows up quite almost like orangey yellow almost. So this one I want to look really cool toned. You know what? There's no fucking point because this fucking eye patch is covering my shit anyway. What I will do is just, because you can kind of see the darkness of my eyebrows peeking through my bangs. So I'm just gonna use my little brow mascara that I always use. I'm not gonna fill in my brows because it's kind of pointless, to be honest. Like that, you see how it matches way better. And also because I did wear a little bit of darker eye makeup today, this will help make it pop a little bit more. Oh, hold up. Hold up. That's kind of, yeah. Wait, do I need to powder? I feel like I need to powder. But also, if I powder, this shit will really show up. Huh? Wag na tayo mag-powder. Anyway, there's my, what's that girlie's name from Kill Bill? Snake Eyes? No, Black Mamba. Black Mamba? Kill Bill, but inspired by Vivi makeup. It's giving a little bit of Battle Royale. A little bit of a, like, kawaii, but also I'm going to stab you vibe. I should have worn like a Japanese schoolgirl uniform. It would have given the full fantasy. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. As per usual, everything will be linked down below. Not linked, I mean, I put the fucking shit in the video up here already, but if you ever need a full list of everything I use, it's always down below, as I do. Pray that my eye doesn't fall out, and I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye. Yeah, watashi wa... Door.